Welcome to our virtual classroom. Join me for some fun learning. Hola, me llama Miss Nicole. Welcome to story time. Hello, my name is Miss Nicole. Welcome to story time. During this story time, we are talking about and celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Remember, our first story was about Margaret y Margarita, two friends who did not speak the same language. Margarita is Hispanic and she speaks Spanish, and she met Margaret, and Margaret is the English speaker. And we talked about how they became friends, and we said a smile is the language of friendship, it's an invitation to friendship. And remember, in this story, we learned some words, and we learned the word for friends in Espanol. And I even showed you friends in sign language too. Who remembers? What is friends in sign language? Remember, we said you have two people. These pointers represent the people, and they meet and shake hands. Friends. And in Spanish, the word is amigo or amigas. Amigas are for girls, and amigos is for boys. So Miss Nicole is going to do 3 songs before we start our story. And the first song we're going to learn is a song that maybe you've seen if you've watched some of my other story time. It is Friends, Friends, 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. You're my friend, you're my friend, you're my friend, and you're my friend. Friends, friends, 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. En español, amigas, amigos, 1, 2, 3. Todos amigos aquí with me. Y tú mi amigo, y tú mi amiga, y tú mi amiga, y tú mi amigos, amigos, amigas. 1, 2, 3. Todos amigos aquí with me. Great. See, I sung it in Spanish. So now when you play this back, you can understand how to sing friends, friends in Espanol. But I didn't know how to say with. That's the only word I didn't know how to say, so I kind of mumbled over that word. All right, let's learn another one, okay? So we're going to learn a song that I learned when I was back learning about teaching young children, and I went to school. One of my friends in my class, one of my peers, was a Spanish speaker, and she taught us this song. So this song is just a few words, and you learn it in Spanish, and then you learn it in English, and it goes: Bolito, chicken, gallina, hen, lápiz, pencil, y pluma, pen, ventana, window, puerta, door, maestra, teacher, pisco, floor. All right, let's try that one again. And did you see me do ventana? Because when we read Y Margaret and Margarita, I did the song. Then I looked through my window, and remember, we were learning that window is, this song tells us, ventana. All right, so here we're going to sing it again. Bolito, chicken, gallina, hen, lápiz, pencil, y pluma, pen, ventana, window, puerta, door, maestra, teacher, pisco, floor. I really like these songs. And you know, I remember that song way, way back because I've been teaching and working with you guys for a long time now, and I enjoy every minute. So now let's do a song with counting. We're going to count up to 10, and we're going to sing the song in English, and then what? That's right, in Espanol. So here we go. I'm going to get my digits ready, and we're going to count up to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can count to 10. I can count to 10 in Espanol. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. I can count to 10. I can count to 10. Let's count slowly in Spanish. Uno, one. Dos, two. Tres, three. Cuatro, four. Cinco, five. Seis, six. Siete, seven. Ocho, eight. Nueve, nine. 10, 10. So let's sing that song one more time. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. I can count to 10. I can count to 10. Great job. All right, so we've sung all 3 songs. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to remember to share with you. No, just to try those songs again and again. How about we try to count backwards? Backwards sometimes is fun to do, but it's not always easy if you don't know Spanish. So after you watch these videos a couple times and you've learned the numbers, maybe you can count backwards with me. So let's try. So let's do it first in English, okay? So we're starting with 10 and we're going down to 1. Ready? Just like when we see rockets blast off, they count down before it's time for the rocket to go. So we're going to count down before our next story. We're going to do it in English and in Espanol. That's right. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No more digits. That's what I call my fingers, our digits. These are our digits when we count on our fingers, digits. Okay, so now what we're going to do, sorry about that. So now what we're going to do, I was adjusting myself because I feel like my hand is coming out of the frame when we're counting. Sorry, guys. All right. So now we're going to count, and we're going to count in Espanol backwards. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, last time. And when I do it this time, I'm going to count and I'm going to say the number in Espanol, and then I'm going to say the number in English. 10, 10. 9, 9. 8, 8. 7, 7. 6, 6. 5, 5. 4, 4. 3, 3. 2, 2. 1, 1. 0, 0. All right, great job. Okay, so we're going to get ready for our next story. Hola, me llama Miss Nicole. Hello, my name is Miss Nicole, and welcome to Story Time. This story time, we are still talking about Hispanic Heritage Month, and we are learning about diversity as we learn about Hispanic culture and people who may be of Hispanic culture. We are learning about the differences in our language, even though there's way more that is different. People in different cultures eat different foods. They have different traditions. They have different holidays. And they are used to maybe different weather. Maybe the places that they shop are different. So we read about Margaret and Margarita, remember? And they wanted to be friends, and they wore the language of friendship, which is A smile. A smile is the language of friendship. And then I sang some songs with you guys. And now we're going to go into our next story. This story is called Uno, Dos, Tres. And if you remember in the songs we sang, we talked about the numbers. So now we'll get a chance to read this story. And this story is about children in Mexico, and they are going to shop at the Mexican market. So where as in America, sometimes you might go to the mall, or you might go to the grocery store. In Mexico, these children in the story Uno, Dos, Tres are going to go to the market. And I believe if you watch some of the other story times, you will see a story that Miss Nicole read called Market Day. Okay? Market Day. It may be combined with Dora. It may be two stories that I read together. But if you look, you'll see Market Day. Look for the theme week that is called, maybe that was World Culture Day that we celebrated. Okay? So that was Market Day. And this is going to give us a little bit more detail. So let's jump into it. I am reading, look at me. Look at me. Time to put the toys away and listen to what I say. Uno, dos, tres. Eyes on me. This is the front of the libro, the book. This is the back of the libro. This is the spine. This is the spine. This is the front of the, say it in Espanol, libro. This is the back of the libro. And this is the spine, and this is the spine. And remember, I was saying the spine of the libro holds the libro, the pages of the libro together. Just like the spine in your body holds your body together. All right. Uno, dos, tres. And this art may look different than art that you see around your house, or maybe it looks the same if you're of Mexican heritage. But all the things reflected in this book are about people who are of Mexican heritage. And here are the children. Do you remember our song, Polito? Polito chicken? I believe those are chickens, but they could be a gallina or a hen. All right, let's get into it. Uno, one. We'll buy mama a son. Dos, two. Let's see what they're going to buy two of. I see two what? Right, they're sisters. They're sisters. That's our hermana. Hermana is sisters. Hermana in Espanol. Hermana. It says two doves that say coo, coo. Two birds. Two doves. And I see the little girl. She's holding her one son. All right, let's see where else they're going to go and get for mama for her birthday. Tres, three. Bells ringing in our tree. See the bells? 1, 2, 3. And there's also 3 of these ornaments that the bells hang on. There's 1 right here, 2, and 3. And I spotted something else that there are 3 of. In this one, there are 3 women figures. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring that a little closer so you can see there. 1, 2, 3. Those all look like they could be maybe mama. All right, so let's see what's next. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. So now they're reviewing, and then you see the 1, help me, sun, 2, birds, and they're the 3. I'll bring it closer so you can see the 3 bells right at the top. 1, 2, 3. Think mama's gonna like her party? 4. 4. Piñatas at the door. Let's count them. So do you know what a piñata is? So I love piñatas, and I remember having a birthday party and going to a birthday party, and one of my friends had a piñata. And piñatas, they're very colorful and really pretty. They're festive, but they are full of candy. And you get a stick and they kind of turn you around, and then they let you go and you whap, whap, you hit at the piñata, and everyone gets a turn. And then when the piñata breaks open, what happens? You see the glitter falling? The candy falls out of it. That's right. That's what happens to the piñata. It falls down into the ground. And what do you think the kids do? I know what I did. I jumped down there to try to get the candy. So that's different. In American birthdays, or maybe other cultures do this, sometimes you get like a goodie bag and everybody leaves with a little treat. Well, in Mexican culture, they have piñatas, and you hit the piñata and all the candy falls out. They're really fun. Let's see what else. 5. 5. Puppets dancing as if alive. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In Espanol. Let's count them over here on the string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6. Castanet click clicks. And when they dance, I love this type of dancing too. They click the castanets on their fingers and they make a sound, and on their feet are also making a beautiful sound when they dance. And as you can see, the women have a really festive and colorful outfits. I bet this is an awesome show to see. And if you've been watching Storytime or you've seen any of my other stories, you'll know that my other favorite next to reading and hosting Storytime is dancing. I love, love, love to dance. I'm pretty good at it too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to review again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many women do we see here dressed in their colorful outfits? Let's count them. I'll give you a hint. It's 6. 6. Can you say 6? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do you know what this fruit is that they're carrying on their shoulder? What is this fruit called? Paina or pineapple. Pineapple, that's right, paina. And I think I see 6 of something else. There is something else that there's 6 of. I'll give you a hint. The color of it is verde. So all my Spanish-speaking friends are looking for something that's verde. If you are English and you don't know what verde is, don't worry. I'm going to give you another hint. Okay? Verde is the color green. So I spy with my little eye something else that there are 6 of, and it's green. I'll give you another hint. It's green, and you siéntate. Ah, all of my Hispanic friends, all of my Spanish speaking friends knows that siéntate means to sit down. So if you are looking for something that is verde, that you siéntate on, you are looking for something that's green and you sit on. And that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 benches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what else we have. Siete, 7 stars twinkle twinkling in heaven. And there they are at the market. See the market? It's what they call like an open air market. That means that it's not like the mall, which is inside of a huge building, a bunch of stores in a different parts of the building. This is a market, open air market. So they're all different people set up selling different things. What is this guy selling back here? What's he selling? Amarillo. They're hanging down. What do we call those? Yeah, bananas. And looks like they're selling clothes. And maybe he's selling hats or something. But they have 7 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stars all together. 8. 8. And it says small baskets, pots, and plates. 8. So the small baskets, let's count 8 small baskets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like this story because it's letting us practice the counting. Here we go. Let's count the pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see that one right there on the side? 8 is right in the crease of the page. All right, now let's count the plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nueve, 9. Wood animals are fine. Oh, wow. Look at all these wood animals. So this man at the market is selling these animals that he carved himself. And it looks like she paints them. So you see him with his knife. He's carving the wood and making these handmade animals. And let's look over at this page. And let's see what kind of animals he's made. This looks like something called a possum. And this looks like maybe an armadillo. I see an iguana or some type of lizard. A zebra. El gato. Cat. That's right. Oh, look at this guy with his sharp teeth. Oh, don't bite me. That's an alligator. In the back here we see a bull. And this looks like it could be an antelope because those long ears tell me that maybe it's an antelope or a gazelle. So that was nueve. Let's see what diez is. Diez, 10. A band of marching men. And look at the girls. They're pretending to march. And here we go. Let's give them a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the color of the soldiers, of the marching men, are the same colors that the little girls are wearing. So let's learn these colors in Espanol. So in Spanish, red es rojo. Can you say rojo? Red es rojo. And I'll show you red in sign language. In sign language, you take the same one who is going to be friends when we did the other song, and you put it in front of your mouth and you pull it down. Rojo. Rojo. Good job. Rojo. Great. And this other little girl, where's my pointer, is wearing blue. Azul. Azul in Espanol. Azul. And we do blue by doing the B for sign language and giving it a wave. Blue. Blue. Azul. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. And these guys are a band, and they're called Mariachi. They're a mariachi band, okay? And they play all kind of wonderful, I love the sound of this music. It sounds very festive, very, very festive. And the horns play music. If you ever hear sounds like that, I think this is some type of a banjo. He looks like he's playing a violin. But because this is Hispanic culture, maybe these instruments are called something different that Miss Nicole doesn't know. But I do know that this is a mariachi band. And I do know that I love the sound of their music. All right, and here they go. Again, starting again and helping us have a review. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see what we can see 6 of. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 soldiers hanging the Mexican flag. How many plants do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, in Espanol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many, let's see if you remember, how many ventanas do we see? Do you remember what a ventana is from our song? If you said window, that's correct. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ventanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you remember our song? This is a good place to sing our song. Remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can count to the S. I can count to the A's. In English, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can count to 10. I can count to 10. And remember, they went to the store for their madre's fiesta. Remember when we read Margaret y Margarita, the amigos who had a fiesta, the friends who had a party? And these girls are getting ready for their madre's fiesta. Cumpleaños. When you say birthday, it's cumpleaños. And look, feliz cumpleaños, mama. Happy birthday, mama. And look at how happy she is. What are they hanging? So they're going to get to bang the, what do we call this? Piñata. Yes. And look, their mommy is so happy. Can you say it with them? Feliz cumpleaños, mama. Happy birthday, mama. The end. And there they are again, giving their mom a kiss for her birthday. All right. Well, the end. And I wanted to just see something. I saw something interesting. I'm going to read what this says because this tells us about the author. And the author of this story Her name is Pat Mora, and she's talking about growing up in Mexican. It says, since I grew up on the border, I started enjoying Mexican markets when I was a little girl. Okay, so maybe she didn't grow up in Mexico. It says she grew up on the border, so she lived very close to Mexico. I've always liked life in the markets, the music, the voices of the vendors, the splashes of color, the varied textures of the wares. Wares are the different things that they're selling, the humor and the inventiveness of folk artists, the sound of Spanish and English weaving through the air. Markets are wonderful places to buy surprises for those we love of all ages. We we count our gifts in English, in Spanish. One, two, three, uno, dos, tres, enjoying the pleasure of being bilingual. That's right here. Reading is so good because you learn a lot more. And you know, Miss Nicole has had this book for a while. And you know what? I don't think I have ever read the author's notes. So now I know a little something about the woman who wrote Uno, Dos, Tres. I hope you enjoyed story time and the libro, the book that I presented today as we are enjoying Hispanic Heritage Month. Thank you for joining me. Adios. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. And remember, you are the you in unique.